Michigan State Spartans versus the University of North Carolina Tar Heels. Let's see what happens here. We know that Tar Heels want to run, and then I was able to watch a practice of Michigan State. They're still running gap concepts, pack line defense, and of course we're going to see a lot of Euro ball screen type concepts. Going to play to the post. Let me know what you guys think, because I know a lot of Purdue, IU fans, Illini fans, they've said so far they think the Final Four is going to be heavily Big Ten favored so far with how it's looking. Let me know what you guys think. All right. Good action by Michigan State. And right here, we take a look at it. Very good by Michigan State. But when you play Michigan State, Thomas is such a great coach. They're just tough defensively. They're not only mentally tough, they're physically tough here. Let's take a look right here at how this play. They're just not giving anything easily. Look at this. We're talking about pack line concepts. Take a look at this corner here. Pack line concepts are, they don't want to pack. It's more a gap defense. Ball, you, man concept. Aggressive teams are on line, up line like North Carolina historically is. But gap concept, Michigan State's gap concept, where they plug drives and they're right between the man, ball, C, ball, man in the gap so that it just suffocates the defense. You crowd it, and a lot of your help comes from the ball side here. Let's take a look. Good little slip action, because Michigan State's usually aggressive on ball screens here, as in hedging. It's hard to coach, but Michigan State does a good job of that. So very good. Just really good defense so far by Michigan State. It's as you expected. I think Michigan State and Duke are top 5 in defense. So right here in transition, very good. Michigan State. Like to see easy points there. Again, giving North Carolina a little bit of their medicine. All right. North Carolina, let's see what they run here a little bit. I'm familiar with Hubert Davis and what they run offensively. I know they still carry on that transition mentality here. It looks like some motion concepts here. We're going to try to get the ball in the post here. Some dribble handoffs, some cuts, pick and rolls. UNC not really getting to the flow offense. Where's the rotation? They're very Michigan State just doesn't happen off these breakdowns, but good strong drive here again. When teams, Michigan State, great ball pressure team. One thing you tell guys this all the time, whether you're a wing, forward, high school, college, just rip and drive hard. No help from the rotation. Her rotation should have came from the low man. Usually it's slow man right here, so it'd be this person right here, have to rotate here. Then this guy will get the next pass up, right? Just simple sync, help, rotation here. But unfortunately, it's slow to recognize that. All right, let's go. Michigan State, Sean Miller still runs Euro ball screen as well. He's more of a Euro ball screen enthusiast. Right here, talk about DHO action or zoom action almost. This is just every college coach likes this. What is zoom action if you're new to the channel? Right here, or if you never heard of it, right here, usually it's a 5 out. Could be 4 out, which Michigan State does. It is ball to the center and the top of the key, and it's a down screen into a dribble handoff or a ball screen right here, absolutely. Zoom action, a lot of coaches run it. Throw back into a low post play. They're not going to have it there. Let's see, again, Michigan State loves to play in the low post, guys. They love it. They're going to be a physical team, both offensively and defensively. And North Carolina's going to be aggressive defense. We say here, what they're going to do is just going to really just pressure the hell out of the ball. And right here, notice they're not really a gap team. They're going to be more aggressive in denial here. They should be more aggressive here as well. So they're a team that's really going to make passes difficult. What Michigan State can do to counter that is we're going to see a lot of hard rip drives. We're going to see them attack off ball screen, attack off drives. It's going to really fight aggression with aggression. It's how you do that. And right here, we see some cuts there, absolutely some back cuts. But again, some rust early on in these teams. But nice to see this matchup early on. ACC fans, let me know what you guys think about your conference too, because a lot of people are sleeping on the ACC. Obviously, Big Ten's having a good showing here. Go under that ball screen, absolutely here. Soft little hedge here. Notice how Michigan State, again, you hard hedge, soft hedge. I don't like soft hedging, but if you're going to soft hedge here, this is how you want to do it right here. Like just soft show, very soft show here. Really good help defense here to see if a slip, because he knows the slip's coming. That's how they're going to counter that one way. So it's very good here. He's ready for their very good. They're in sync here. I want to see North Carolina kind of get into their actions more. I don't like how they're two-man game action. Very good grind, very good drive there. But this is what I want to see more. Carolina swing the ball, get into their actions more. Not just be, because Michigan State is going to eat you up alive if you just sit there and just be stagnant. Got to get into your action, got to get into motion. Very good. Good hard drive there. Very good. And again, we see how Michigan State in the gap, so they make it hard to drive here. So you're going to have to really be ready to absolutely have your head ready to either get into the paint, 2 feet, jump stop, Villanova style, pass it out, or attack the rim. Good. Michigan State running a little bit here. Very good. Ball down. Get up. In transition, North Carolina. Truly great transition team here. And Michigan State is a tradition of very good transition defensive team. So we're looking at, what's Synergy doing? Okay, very good. In styles here, 2-on-2. Got to attack that rim. Very good in transition. This is North Carolina at its finest, right? On the break, 3-on-3, 2-on-2. Even if it's even numbers, they're going to look pressure it. All right, let's see some blob action here. Looks like an isolation attack. You like that matchup a little bit. Get into some zoom type action. So Michigan runs their zoom type action. You usually see 5 out. Again, they like to play with their post here, but look at this. This is going to be more like a 4 out, 1 in zoom look here into a down screen, into a dribble handoff. And of course, the post is always going to be open if they see it open, if they see it fit here. Good motion concept, flare screen, very good. You like to see that. I think Michigan State fans, let me know what you think, because Spartans can shoot the 3 a little bit. Like we saw them earlier, they can shoot the 3, and this is something that's really great for Michigan State because they're good years. They can shoot the 3 very well. I think Tom Izzo said he really likes this team's 3 ball. Right here, zoom action, down screen into it, very good. I think he said in when we looked at the pre-practice that we did in Michigan State in our channel, you guys can look at that. We looked into a Michigan State practice. I think Tom Izzo was talking about his team and how he liked the space and that he could get out of it. Right here, 3-point shot. Can't get a second chance points, guys. North Carolina's known for rebounding too. Both these teams known for rebounding. I love it, but you've got to be able to get one and done there. All right, let's see what happens here. Iverson cut here. Does an Iverson cut? We see it so many times. Michigan runs a lot of these too into a back screen, down screen. Look at this set. This is a classic set here. Really good action here. It's an Iverson cut. Iverson cut is Larry Brown. Larry Brown, 76ers, Allen Iverson just doing this cut here into a back screen. We're looking for a post up. If that post is out there, we have a screen-to-screener action right here into a clear out. Very good. Now let's play out of it. We're going to cut after it. We're going to split the post. What are we going to do here? Look at this. Gap, gap, gap. Look at this. Just gap it up. They're just tough. They're going to crowd you, defense of Michigan. Alrighty. Get out, get out, get out. Playing. We're very good. They're running. This team's running a lot. This team's getting out in transition. And North Carolina's going to get out in transition too. Live ball turnovers, tough to do against these teams like Alabama, North Carolina, Arizona. Just, you don't want to do it against them. Any elite team, you don't want to do it. And these are 2, at least Michigan State I know is very good. North Carolina, I'm still a question mark, but we'll see. Iverson cut. We see another Iverson cut here into horns. They're going to get to the wing here for low post touch. We're going to look for high-low cross-screen action. Look at this. Cross-screen into a post. They just run the post. We talk about Michigan running the post. Big Ten still has true to their roots. Big Ten always goes for a grind, get low post play. But others, and a dunk. Very good. No help up at North Carolina. But take a look at this step on Michigan State. Take a look at this. Right here, come off it. Low post thing. Spread out. We're always looking to get the ball in the low post. Get the ball in the post. We're going to by the way, this is a great job countering defenses. You just simple V cut, but what you do is, especially if you're a high school coach, high school player, look how you come in here, you seal your man off, then you pop out, right? So you come in here and you pivot. We didn't see his pivot because he didn't really have to pivot here, but he could really pivot in there, walk him in and just do a front pivot and then pop back out, cross screen into a screen to screen on one side, post up, very good action. Really like to see this. Skip pass drive. And again, Gortat screen right there. They call it because Gortat right here for the center. Just move around. Drive, very good. Both these teams are coming to play, guys. This is simple slob. Every team runs it, by the way. Down screen, just to get the ball in. Iverson cut, back screen. Like to do that off the Iverson cut, looks like. UNC, this is twice we've seen the Iverson cut into a back screen. You guys see that? Michigan State going to show the hedge. Very good. Slip it. Yep. Absolutely, that's what you should do. Michigan State. This is just really good execution by UNC. Hey, listen, they're going to hedge it, so we're just going to slip right away here. And then the help rotation right here. He's a low man, so he's going to come over and help out a little bit. So just help the helper. Just 2 teams understand their game plan, understand what they want to do. Going to get a low post or not? Low post touch. Don't have it here. Look, the low post again. Look at Michigan State. Michigan. It's going to be nice to see these teams that really like to play in the post when they play Michigan, Purdue, Michigan State. It's going to be really, really fun to see these battles in the Big Ten. Again, let me guys know what you think about the Big Ten tonight. Big Ten this week, this Big Ten this season. Like and subscribe if you guys like what you see as well. Let me know what you guys like and don't like. Simple slob again. We see all the teams do that. Iverson cut. Last time they did a back screen, but they're going to probably switch it up here. Yep, into a ball screen here. Very good. Notice how Michigan State. This is why a lot of teams with the pack line, because it's easy to teach compared to depending on Michigan State always has athletes, but even if you don't have athletes, Stick Bennett, you think pack line. But look at this. This is just. Look at how Michigan State's just in there, in the gap, crowding it, just being tough to drive here. That's what UNC's got to be. Crisp, pass, boom. And if you cannot shoot the 3, good gap teams like Michigan State is just going to make it so tough. And I know shooting's important. We know that, but you got to be able to shoot and stretch the floor here. Looks like a double floppy screen here, maybe. So come over here, look into a post up here. Very good. We got to split the post here. Very good. Splitting the post means you pass the ball into the post here, right? Pass the ball post, and we split away here, which means cut away. Princeton concept, triangle concept. Guys, basketball is just, it's just 360, right? From 70s, 80s, 90s, it still shows itself. Very good post by Michigan State. Let's see UNC get into their stuff. I want to see UNC get into their stuff more because you're going to have to play in the half court Michigan State. They're tough. So let's see it. Got to get into your stuff. Swing side to side, what you have here. Get into what you need to have. Tough drive there. Kind of better finish there. One and done. Yeah, just like to see UNC moving side to side. Right here, horn set, by the way. Florida does a great job at horn set here. What is horn set here? 2 forwards at the elbows, 2 guards at the corners. Horn set. Florida is one of the best set. They won national championship running a lot of this stuff last year. And you got a lot of different things to do. You can cut, screen away, double away. Right here, do screen the screener stuff. Right here, to dribble handoff. Purdue. That's a Purdue set, guys. Purdue used this set for the last 2 years. Again, this is just something that Purdue runs a lot of. Usually do it from the 3-point line, right? Pass over here. It's going to be a back screen. We're going to look at this back screen if we have it. Usually we don't have it. Going to pass over here, and it's really tough because you can't really switch off this because it's with a guard and a forward here. Into a down screen, into a dribble handoff. That is tough to guard. We talked about it in one video down below, and also we watched Purdue. Just good action. Blobs usually screen the screener, double away into slips. We'll see what happens here. Sounds like a triple screen there. Okay. Ball screen was how UNC. UNC's down the ball screen here. If you don't know what down the ball screen is, concept right here is where like setting the screen here. You're not worried about the pick and pop. Are you okay with it? You're just going to down the ball screen. You're up, down, not high. Hedging means you're probably to the guy here and you want to kind of like, if he was hedging it, you just come up here, hard hedge it, soft hedge it like Michigan State's been doing, but down in ball screen is my favorite way to actually defend ball screens. Not because I'm an NBA guy, but because if you can't pick a pop, if you can't shoot the 3, I think it's really, down in ball screen is really tough to go because if your big's athletic, they can pick up the dribble. If your big's not athletic, they can clog up the paint. But if you can pick a pop, that's one way to counter it. Swing ball side to side here into ball screen. Almost like Euro ball screen concept, huh? Enter a 3-point. We talk about Euro ball screen concept. UNC's running more Euro ball screen than Michigan's here, right? Because we look at Euro ball screen concept, bam, we come up here, big pops out, and then usually if it's a 3 single side here, we have a guard here, one person would cut, go into ball screen, wing ball screen, but instead it's going to be pass to a ball screen here. So if UNC's running ball screen, that's interesting. Very nice. Now again, Michigan State did run a lot of Euro ball screen stuff last year, not about this year, but we did see them practice in their open practice a lot of wing ball screen type stuff where they had some cutters through, so Euro ball screen concepts. So that's why in the practice, that's why I thought Michigan State would go into because they were last year and in practice. Into a DHO here, very good. Go through it, yep. Flash up high, yep. Get into your action, dribble handoff, yep. Dribble handoff. Kind of miscommunication here a little bit. Come off it. Very good. Look at this. Just aggressive at UNC. You like it. If you're a UNC fan, you love this type of aggressive defense. Post play. Michigan State's to get a lot of good deep post touches, looks like. They can just get into their action. There's cross-screen actions, down-screen actions, or post up. Looks like they're going to be able to get some good action because that's tough to defend because you get such good post position. All right, let's see what we're going to do here. High ball screen here. Well defended here. He's got to take for a 3 here. Doesn't see that Michigan State's too worried about that guy shooting a 3 there. The way they close out, you could tell if this is a great 3-point shooter, I think Michigan State would have probably been, even though he's up at the drive here, would have been a little bit of a tighter closeout here, a little bit more advanced, but that might be your game plan here. UNC fans, let me know if that guy can shoot the 3 or not. Drive. Pass out. What are we going to do? High-low into Jimmy handoff here. Come off it. Some good action here. Okay, come pop out. Again, if UNC's going to continue to be aggressive, we're going to look for more back cuts, more hard cuts. Also on ball screen, you kind of attack the ball screens a little bit harder. Alrighty. In transition here. Come off it. Slash. Get after it. Good grind. I mean, that's UNC. That's UNC, right? ACC fans will tell you UNC just slashing off the transition. Okay, pass to the high post here. What are we doing here? Cross screen. Nice. One thing that I took a play from Tom Izzo. Tangent, I know you guys want to hear, but like when I coach my team, one of my bosses, a big Michigan State fan, she loved Tom Izzo. Shout out to my old coach. This is a set we kind of ran here where we called it state because it was Michigan State here. And what it is was kind of a rub cut. And Tom Izzo's done this for years, in the early 2000s especially. Just a rub cut into a pick and roll. And if especially the big is playing, let's say right here in the elbow, right here. If this is kind of a shooting big. If this big was coming up here, you'd kind of do like a running screen, running rub cut right off it. And you're just getting an easy pass. And we used to get in the first half of conference play so many easy points off this play here. We called Michigan State. Shout out to Tom Izzo. Kind of similar there. Mid-range shot, some teams are okay with it. Tom Izzo is going to be okay. He's going to give guys confidence. So if you can shoot that mid-range shot, some coaches in the note saying, we don't want you taking that. But Coach Izzo has respect for his players. Says, hey, if you can take that shot, take it. And look, second chance point, guys, we talk about all the time in college basketball. Second chance points are so huge. Yeah, this is right here. Cut, right here, Euro ball screen concept. Okay, so UNC's running it. Euro ball screen concept. If you don't know what Euro ball screen is, this is classic Euro ball screen. Watch Texas. UNC can do it. Pass. Ball screen happens over there, right? Now we pass to the big, right? And then we talked about it earlier, right? These could, like, they can down screen, they can flare screen, or they can do a simple cut here into a wing ball screen. And that's the Euro ball screen. So let's take a look at it one more time, slow motion. Pass up top, we see a wing ball screen, right? Wing ball screen, starts out 4 out, could start 5 out. 2 guards interchangeable. Like always go in and out, in and out, in and out. So right here, ball screen, don't have it here. Doesn't have anything. Gonna pass up top to the key here. And then from there, it would be okay. This guy would cut or screen, cut, and then come up and get the wing ball screen. Euro ball screen concept. Sean Miller's been using it the last 2 years. Looks like UNC's been running it a little bit more this season. Michigan State ran a little bit last year, but they're running a little bit more set heavy into some action here. Again, double screen. Zager probably looked for a post, but that was a big there. Pass up high, very good flash. Again, look, this is the same thing we talk about Michigan too. What Michigan does, Spartans do it, Michigan's does it. Big Ten teams just known for this, right? We're just, after screens, just post up, try to get good position for post ups, right? And again, high low. If they're going to front the high low, we're going to look what Arizona and Gonzaga do, which is high low actions, where they flash the weak side, look for high low. We'll see if we do that. Again, good shot from Michigan State. They like that shot. UNC couldn't quite get that. Alrighty. These are two teams that are here to play. Very good. We're in an arena here, packed arena here. Come off into DHO. What are we in here? Down screen. Travel. Okay. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about the ACC, because I think a lot of Big Ten, and we've hit a lot of Big Ten teams, so Big Ten fans are saying, hey, they're going to be represented in the Final Four, Elite Eight, tons of them. ACC fan, what do you guys think about your conference? Because I know a lot of ACC fans were saying the coaching's kind of fell behind a little bit because of some funding, some other things. So we'll see what ACC fans have to say in the comments below. Second chance points, guys, huge. And you have to, if Michigan State Michigan State's so good at rebounding, if Michigan State gives you a second chance opportunity, you have to score. You have to score against this team. Like, especially when you play in March, you just have to score, because if you can't, you're just not going to beat a team like this. Ball screen. Gonna come off it, drive hard. UNC driving hard, slashing hard. Good defense on Michigan State. And it's going the same way. Okay. Box formation out of the blob here. Pass up high. Cross screen into a DHO. All right. Yeah, we saw in the women's game, we saw a lot of UCLA women's do this, right? Into a cross screen. So we'll look for a post touch here. If we don't have it, it's going to be a DHO, dribble handoff action right there. So very good stuff there. Alrighty. Close game so far. Call this kind of double. You guys want to call this double screen and call it floppy action, where it kind of prints where you have like a double screen here, single screen here, a single screen, and you kind of have not really a floppy action because it's like we have a shooter, curl it. But I call this floppy action concept or floppy action, even though it's not like your traditional floppy. Some coaches, again, if you're like a 70s, 80s coach and you played in that time, you would say, no, it is floppy, which, okay. We talk about this, guys. We talk about this. Ready? I literally just talked about this 2 possessions ago. Remember I talked about flashing the high post? Look at this. Look at this. Look how UNC is going to defend this high post, right? They're going to defend the post by going to the 3-quarter fronting it, right? And look what they're doing. They're doing a flash. Gonzaga, Arizona are great at doing this. A lot more teams are using it. Again, we talk about 70s, 80s basketball. A lot of people call this blind pig. If you're triangle offense, you say, hey, this is blind pig action, where you flash to the high post. And if you get the ball in the high post here, you look at high-low action. But if this person can't shoot the shot, they're just going to sit on that pass all day long. So I don't know, Michigan State fans, let me know if 15 can shoot that mid-range shot. But that high flash into a high-low is a good job to counter that high-low dump pass. Good post play. Can't quite get it. Now we're going to go, UNC. We're going to go. You have to go against a team like this. You have to go. They're a good traditional defensive team, but you have to still do what you do. Got to be a fundamental team. That's what you do. You do what you do. That's what Hubert Davis says. You do what you do. If you're a good coach, this is what we do. These are non-negotiables. We run. If you're a transition team, you're going to run here. Look at this, though. Again, look at this. Don't tell me Michigan State is an aggressive up the line, on the line defense team. They're going to absolutely going to pressure the hell out of the ball. But look where they are. They're just gapping up. They're daring you to shoot three. And again, UNC is going to see this type of defense. Michigan State might be exaggerating this type of defense against UNC if they can't shoot three. UNC fans, let me know what you think about your team this year. Can they shoot three? Because you're just going to see this against every conference opponent if you're not a good shooting team. Even if you're an aggressive team that plays up the line, on the line, this is great gap defense. Look at this. Great gap defense. But they're still going to sink and overhelp too, even though usually aggressive teams are more up and kind of going for that steal. If you can't shoot a three, teams are going to game plan that and go after it. So we'll see if they can do that. Pass up high here. Horns, look here. We'll see what we do here. Back screen into screen to screener action. Okay, that's just really bread and butter. That's very good action here. These guys see what happened here. I'm not going to pause a lot because we want to see, but look at this. I saw a lot of things you can do out of it, right? You can double screen, back screen, and then this is a common thing that happens, pass forward, and we just see screen to screener. So flex cut into a down screen, into sometimes a dribble handoff. This guy should be in the corner if we're going to do DHO. Look at post position. That's a tough shot. I think he had a post touch right there. Good job, UNC rebounding. Again, very good UNC rebounding. That's what UNC fans want to see, that toughness, one and done, and then transition here. Get the ball in the low post. Again, Michigan State, just a great defensive team. Post defense, on the ball defense. Pass out what we have here, high-low. If UNC bigs can't shoot the three, man, this is a tough offense to run here. Very good. Drip drive, very good. So this is something I saw Division III. Rest in peace, one of my coaches who ran a top 25 Division III offense, Coach GB. A lot of respect for him, not to get emotional. A lot of respect for him because he was a great D3 assistant, ran the Euro ball screen as well. Right here is Euro ball screen concept. Talking about big coming out here, right? Big coming out, ball screen here. Pass over here. We see this guy cut into Euro ball screen concept, right? Typically, Euro ball screens can because you had two Euro bigs. You can shoot the three here because now it's like, okay, you always have a high-low look, and you have to honor this three-point shot because you can't sit on it. But if you can't shoot the three in this offense, you can't space from the three-point line all the time. You're going to have to space on the 15-foot line, assuming they can shoot 15-footers, not three-point shots. And I think this is what he does here. Comes over here. He's going to come over here, going to keep his spacing there, right here for the drive, because as soon as you catch, you can rip and go, or you can shoot that 15-footer if they're late on a closeout because they're worried about the high-low rotation there. Euro ball screen, guys. It was the rage 15 years ago. And you still have those concepts now, but zoom action kind of is now the new school of it. Back screen into a down screen or a dribble handoff? Nope. Going to go into some double screen action here. Very good. Come off it, drive it. This guy does a great job at Gortat screening. Number 0. Number 0 does a great job at Gortat screening. I'm gonna write some notes here because he's immaculate at these Gortat screens. Very good in transition. Again, this is just what you want to see if UNC. If you can shoot three, get out in transition. Very good. Get it going. Get points there. Good job. It's what you want to see if UNC fan. All right, Michigan State get back in it. They're not gonna get rattled. Get to their stuff here. Pop out. High ball screen. Attack it. They're gonna down it. Very good. So a couple ways you can attack this down ball screen, and if this guy cannot shoot the three, we do a Spanish pick and roll, which is one way some teams are doing it, where you're going to set a screen for this guy who's gone in this guy and get a lob play, right? And it makes this guy have to really tag or have to really get into pressure by the Euro ball. Usually it's a point guard or a guard screening for the big here for a lob play. And you would just drive hard and you would set a back screen here so this guy would roll hard. So if you're not switching, if you're not ready for it, you get it. Very good. Let's go. More and more teams are playing in transition too, by the way. And NBA especially. You've seen the pace go up the last 4 years tremendously. 13 going to have it. Okay. Into a... Oh, nice drive. Again, UNC is going to drive really good. We talk about it. I think it's going to be a thing where you never want to leave a corner shooter, right? Corner. A lot of teams say, hey, we want to help off there. But again, our gap could have been a little bit better here, a little bit more active right here. So you stunt and recover, right? If this is a great three-point shooter, Curry, you're not going to like a 40% three-point shooter, 38% three-point shooter. You're not going to come over and really help out. But, man, I'm starting a lot today. But, again, it's tough here. Probably want to see a little bit more aggressive in the gap there. Tommy doesn't like that. Going to call a timeout. I'm excited, guys. That's why I'm starting a little bit. I'm excited. 7-point ball game. This is still a winnable game for both teams, though. Michigan State's not going anywhere. UNC's not going anywhere. Iverson cut. We're going to use our bigs here. What? Into a ball screen. Michigan State. Michigan runs this. So Michigan runs kind of a concept like this as well. So we're going to see that in the Big Ten. Right here into a ball screen. Slip it. Very good. Double screen. Wow. Okay. My college coach used to run that. Very good. And slipping screens, what you do if you hedge it. But it looks like UNC is not as aggressive on ball screens as I thought they would be. Foul. Okay. Blob action here. Come after it. Downswing dribble handoff. Yeah, this is just tough to defend, that action. Downswing dribble handoff. You guys see that? That was just tough to defend here. Come off it. So screen there. Hard roll. Probe dribble. Very good. Again, another way to defend the... if you're down the ball screen, go over top the screen here because they're worried about the three-point shot here. Look how this guard does. He's going to probe, and he's going to probe dribble. It means he's going to get the defender on his back. He's going over top. He's going to probe, and just see what happens. Pass, probe it up. Very good. Double screen. We see a lot of these in NBA, like colleges. Double screen to actions. Double screen. Very good. UConn runs a crap ton of ball screens. Good gap defense right there. Very good. And this is just really good because his gap position. Look at this gap position. Ready? Look at this gap position right here. Michigan State band. He's in the gap here, ready. But look at his closeout here. This is something that's really tough. Closeouts are tough in basketball. But look how he closes out and he wants to get to the leverage of the ball. He's not going to close out and sprint at it to give a baseline drive. Normally, pack lean teams want to drive middle instead of baseline because it helps more in the middle because of your position. But that is an old school pack line technique, and Michigan State's more of a gap concept, so they're okay with that, forcing baseline, right? But look how he tries to leverage the ball here. He doesn't try to give a wide open drive. He's going to try to get ahead so that drive is taking extra dribble out so it's not a close out straight beeline drive. So look at that. Just great job at 55. Gotta get that. Tough. You don't really have a lot of slob options from there. Nice. Slob it to a flat. That's a really good slob there. Did you guys see that? It was a double screen to a flare screen. All right. Their spacing is going to be a little bit better here, but again, you got to have good spacing. Come off it. We saw your ball screen concept here. Shoot the three there. Get out. All right. Little post, don't have it. Okay. Gonna drive here. He's gonna take that matchup there. Come over it. Pump fake. We talk about this all the time in the NBA with Austin Reeves and Cade Cunningham, how good they are. But again, and we talked about this actually the Michigan State practice video that we did. Right? Take a look at this. When you do these kind of shots, you come into here, fade away, like when you're fading away, you want to see balance. When I mean balance, I don't mean square, but just coming out when you're fading away, you just want to make sure you have arc. And so many times players have a tough time getting arc where you have to kind of overcompensate a little bit. And a lot of these fadeaway shots are short because the arc's not there and they don't have their balance, their rhythm, because their mechanics are a little bit rushed, a little bit off. We saw Austin Reeves do a great job last 2 years at just get better at this. Just going straight up, beat in balance, getting that arc off. And UNC should transition here. All right. Are they going to Euro ball screen concept, or are they just going to get into a type of set? No, it doesn't look like Euro ball screen. Good pass there. One and done. Let's go. Michigan State's going to get out and get up and down here. Doesn't like you here. All right. What are we in here? Calling out a set here. I thought we'd see a flare screen there. Okay. Or that. Yep. Very good set play. I was expecting a flare screen here. I was expecting a flare screen to come out here. Take a look at the set play, guys. Very good action here. Come off it. DHO right here. I thought he was going to come off for a flare screen because he was overplaying him, but instead it's going to come over here. Pass there. Almost like a blind pig entry here into a lob. Very good. Blind pig as you flash up when it's denied there. Just flash up here. But this is kind of the set play here because overplaying it. Very good coaching there. And Michigan State is up by 1 now. All right. Still winnable game here. Back screen into their action here. Back screen into a double screen. We've seen this before. To a DHO. Okay. We've seen this before twice now by UNC. Travel. And Michigan State fans are hyped up. They feel the energy. See if UNC. UNC's going to bring the energy defensively too. So let's see. Not a moving screen. All right. Dude's upset about something. Let's see what they're going to run into. Iverson into what? We've seen it once or twice now. Into an isolation drive. Okay. What are we in here? 14 seconds left. Probably going into a high ball screen, huh? Yeah, UNC spacing needs to be a little bit better. I think one thing about their spacing is that it hasn't been it's been compact. Hasn't been as spread out as you need to be. Make Michigan State guard as much yard as possible. Too many times they have 3 people within like 13, 14 feet. Inch, that's tough. Transition 3, that is tough. All right. UNC is going to kind of have to start stepping up here. Like I said, when I start with offensively, I want them to start really spacing better. In traffic there. He's driving in traffic here. Look at this. Look at 55. Just great gap defense right here. Man, they're hype. Gonna come off into a high ball screen. Tough. That's a tough shot. We'll take it. As he's trying to get back here. She said likes to set a lot of double screens, kind of out of floppy type action right here. You got down the ball screen, lob it. Lob play there. Good defense by UNC. Trying to get to 3/4. That's tough. Yeah. This position is really tough as a defender. You don't want to completely overcommit there. I think you overcommitted here. I think you just play on this side 3/4 and have 15 happen so you have the skip pass. You give up the skip pass if you're worried about it. Going for a steal on the pass is very, very risky. Back screen to a ball screen. UNC likes to set back screen. Traditional, like in the secondary break, remember they were just, I'm sure if you played basketball in the 90s, early 2000s, never called it a secondary break. It was off of Carolina's transition break, right? So I just see them still setting back screens into some actions. Alrighty. Pops out here. Back screen to ball screen. We've seen that, 3 times, 5 times on this game? Tough. Couldn't get that in. That's a tough one. Couldn't get that in. We've seen UNC do their back screen into, how many times have we seen this already, guys? How many times have we seen this already? This action. Back screen into ball screen. We've seen that a couple times now, haven't we? Michigan State getting out in transition. Maybe one of Michigan State's best transition teams we've seen in a while. Come out there. Back screen. This one's going to be into a double screen DHO. Very good. This is good action. This is good action. That's like Purdue what Purdue runs. Very good action. Double screen into dribble hit out. Very good by UNC. Got to get some out of it, though. Man, 44 just can't really get the angles there. Got to rebound. Okay. Plenty of time here. Into a ball screen, yeah. Good soft hedge. I think Michigan State's one of the best soft hedging teams in the country. Very good. I think other teams soft hedge it doesn't look as good. And they don't even go under, too. Michigan State's not afraid to go over when they soft hedge. Pop out. Inverted ball screen for their center here. Let's see what we got. We cut in. We're moving. For a repost here. Again, we're going to cut. We're going to move. We're going to screen. What are we going to do, Michigan State? Pass out. Come over. Pivot. Shot. Very good. Tough shot. It's a good ball game, guys. This is a good ball game. Let's see what Sega run here. I like teams that run that action like that. Back screen to ball screen guy. We've seen a lot. That was almost a carry. Look at this, just packing. They just great stunt and help. Just great stunt and help. Second chance points. Can't get it, though. One shot. Now Michigan State has one shot here. This is the mark of a poorly coached team. You see a slot in Division 3, Division 2, when literally there's just one shot, right? One shot. Well, they're going to come in transition. Tom is going to definitely talk to his guys about it. Yeah. Tom is going to talk about this. So, this is one thing that Tom definitely talked about at halftime, saying, hey, listen, we have one shot. We can get the shot here. All right? One shot is get a good shot. No, we had numbers there, but that's just definitely something they talked about. Wow, what is UNC doing? Yeah, what is the hell is UNC doing here? What the hell is this? And he's got it on the side. Like, what's he downing? What the hell is this? Defense by UNC. Oh, my gosh. That gave me a headache, UNC fans. I'm sorry. Ugh. Iverson cut into what? Seen a lot. Back screen into what? Down screen. Post up. That's what the post going to cut. I don't know if that's a shot you want. Oh, my gosh. Oof. All right. UNC's it's been 4 possessions now where I don't like UNC. Besides that Purdue-type action we saw, double screen to DHO, I don't like what I'm seeing from UNC. They really got to settle down here. They really got to buckle up here. Tough in traffic. Great hands and the finish. Yeah, UNC's in trouble here. I have no idea who won this game, but UNC's in trouble here. I like Michigan State a little bit more than UNC right now. They're definitely a better team so far. And overall, very good action. Very good. As we talk about it, very good. Very good. We're going to get back in transition, UNC. Very good. Come off it. Good help. Swing to DHO. Yep, ball screen. Yep, come off it. So the other guy should come and get it. Yeah, that other guard should have came get it. This other guard right here, unless he doesn't want the ball, he can come over and get it and play DHO action, because as he's coming up here, we have 2 options, the flash or the DHO or the cut. Again, that's just UNC wants to see more turnovers. They want to force returns or half court with that aggressive type defense. That's kind of what I talked about earlier for down the ball screen or very hard hedging there. UNC just tried to do it there, but they didn't set the back screen. They just looped up, which a lot of teams are doing. Alabama does that a lot. They just loop up. Very good 3. Very good. We talked about him not be able to shoot a 3, but absolutely want to see that. Come off it. Side screen. We're going to see a ball screen or post up. High-low. Hits it very good. One-handed jump shot there. Very good. Baby jump hook. Low post play. Drop. Just triple drop step. Very good. Look at this footwork, too. You get the ball down low. This is tough to play post. Look what this post, guys. Try to drop step. Try to get his foot on the other guy. Very good. Just not give him that angle. But again, it's big fit left finish. Very good. Alrighty. Come off it. High-low. Look for high-low. This is a Euro ball screen. We talked about this Euro ball screen concept right here. And we talk about the spacing. Instead of 3-point land, right, we have a ball screen right here. Didn't really use it. Flash comes up high. We're going to see either a screen or a cut. But he's going to come up to the 3-point line. If he's not a great 3-point shooter, he'll come up for the 15-foot area. See what happens here. Dribble handoff. Very good. And UNC's trying to get some turnovers with unforced turnover there. But again, good aggressive defense there. And UNC's got to run off this. You got to run off this. Let's go, UNC. A little bit wild there. If you're that deep, you got to go up with it. You got to contest there. Just go up with it when you're that deep. Double screen here. I'm going to twirl it into a ball screen. Very good. To a double screen. Nice. One gets caught out there. Okay. UNC's defense is a little bit more active, so that's good. Thought that we were going to lose some life there. We're going to ice the ball screen down it right there. 15 can hit that one-handed floater. Very good. Absolutely good there. Way to punish that icing down ball screen. We're going to punish that ice down ball screen, guys. We're talking about a little bit of the pick and pop here. He's going to do a little baby pick and pop here because they're down the ball screen, icing it. So he can't shoot the 3, but he's going to get into the 50-foot area and just, man, one-handed push shot there. Very good. Swing here. Get it right there. I saw the Euro ball screen concept there. Trying to get the offensive rebound. Can't quite get it. Michigan State's going to go. I don't know why we're seeing multiple clips here. Couldn't quite get it, and we're going staying the same way. All right. Tough contest shots. You're okay with that if you're UNC. You want to live with that? Absolutely. Now, are we going to get in tradition? Michigan State, just getting back, loading up to the ball here. This is one thing that, like, when you bring the ball in the middle of the court, it's tough the defense gets set. If you bring it to the sideline, so let's say he brings it over here, you would see Michigan State literally crowd to that ball side because they want to suffocate that transition, not get any good drives, lanes, penetration. So high school coach, college coaches, that's how a good transition defense if they bring up the side. Bring up the middle, it's a lot tougher to do that. But most teams like to bring up the sideline as well. Come off it here. Down screen, ball screen. What are we doing here? Swing, swing, three. Can we get it? Not quite. Michigan State's got a transition here. They're definitely liking a transition. I want to give UNC a little bit of their own medicine. UNC fans not happy with a foul call. All right, let's get something good. UNC got a horn set here. My subscribers should know what a horn set looks like by now. Hopefully, screen the screen, twirl action to a back screen. Very good action. Take a look at this. We see this all the time. Very good. Take a look at this horn set. We see double screens away. We talk about a lot of different things you can see, right? So they're gonna come over here, set a double screen away, but we're gonna twirl it. I call this twirl action here, where he's going to curl it. And instead of using double screen, he's going to twirl it right here, right? Then what we're going to do here is that Zero's going to come up here, but take a look at this. He's going to come up, and we're going to set a back screen for the big, almost like screen to screen. I'm going to set a back screen for a lob play. Very good. That's tough to defend because you want to switch that. You want to switch it, give it up a height advantage, right? Very good by UNC. I like it. I like it. Floppy-like action here. Euro ball screen type concept here, but they do different things. Yeah, Michigan State does a little bit more modern twists here. We see it. We see a long ball screen. Opposite big pops out here. This guy could cut it. He's going to curl it over top here into a ball screen. What this does as well, I talked to Josh Pastor about this because I said, hey, you know, a lot of two-guard teams do this a lot. So the reason you would send a team like this is if teams are over helping. So this is like an adjustment here where if you cut here, right? The defense kind of has to, they can sit on this, right? So if this guy were to cut right down the lane, right? Defenses could sit on this. And instead of like following the guy all the way through, they would just stay here and plug this lane, right? But if you send the cutter over top, or if you send him go cut and go up, this guard can't sit on it. He has to go all the way and chase him. So that way, now, when the ball screen happens, he can't really sit over here. He's got to kind of tailor up a little bit more than usual here. So he can't sit on that. So very good adjustment that Michigan State probably does into their offense. So very good. That's too easy. And the second chance points. Hubert Davis is definitely going to talk about this in film. Can't give second chance points to elite teams. You talk about all the time. Second chance points just kills teams, especially when playing good teams. All right. Horns cut. All right. Iverson cut to Horns. Iverson cut. Couldn't shoot the three there. Michigan State's going to go. Look at Zero just score tot. Look at that Gortat screen. Very good. All right, let's see what UNC can do. Just settle down here. Michigan State's getting back here. Let's see what we can do here. Look at this. This is what I talked about right here. This exactly, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. We're balls in the sideline in transition. This guy should probably be a little bit over here more, but look at this. We're just stunting. We're gapping. We're just making sure we are just gapping up, helping out each other out, make it tough so we can't drive. We're suffocating them in the transition, and then we pass it back out, and we're in our gap. Very good. Going to get into some ball screen stuff here. Michigan State going to try to deny that pass there. Very good action. Very good swing. Michigan State being aggressive there. Can't punish. Very good three-point shot. You want to see it if you're a UNC fan. You need to see it if you're a UNC fan. Yep. 2-point shot. 44. Poor closer at 44. Poor closer at 44. Yeah, he knows he messed up. Get upset. Guys, Boston concept comes up here. You're right here. This is what I'm talking about though right here. Where like, see you're a ball screen here, and a lot of teams would just really sit on this, right? Really sit on this gap. I'm surprised Michigan State wasn't on the help side more. But again, if you're not a great three-point shooting team, Not really going to expect it. I'm surprised Michigan State wasn't in the gap more here to help out. Well, they're usually good at plugging it and being in the gap here. Yeah, I'm surprised UNC, they're doing their full court this early. I expect teams when you're behind to start doing it at the 10-minute mark. Let me know what you guys think about below. But I think when you're down 10 points, 8 points, you know, full court pressure at the 10-minute mark, because if a lot of these teams, if you're not deep, then you don't want to get in foul trouble. So I think the 10-minute mark is right, assuming you're not down like 18-20 at the 14-minute mark. Typical horns up top. To another ball screen. One's looking for the 3 there. Handoff. What are we going to do here? Very good. Look at UNC just denying it. Very good. Very good. High, low. Again, we taught this flash here. It comes with the ball screen concept here. It's not quite ball screen like this. They're fronting the post. So what you would look here, you would look at the high-low look here. High-low look. And he's hit the 15-foot a little bit, so he has to contest a little bit high, which gives a high-low look. Probably had that pass there a little bit, but hey, better safe than sorry. Very good. Dribble handoff. Down screen to dribble handoff. Zoom action. Very good. Absolutely. UNC do what they do best. Go out in a break. Live ball, dead ball. They want to go out and break. 4-point ball game. 13 minutes left to go. All right. Double screen. Look for a post up. Now high low. We taught the high low flash guys. We talked about it literally in like early on in this video. If you guys remember, now we see the high low flashes, right? And you could do that in the Euro ball screen. That's like the high low look is in the offense. Couldn't convert. UNC gonna go. Could have swung it to the corner there. Didn't like it. One of those action. Hubert, if this guy's a better 3-point shooter than him, this is something that you gotta make this pass. UNC, if you let me know who would you rather have taken a 3 in this situation, I think you gotta do one more here, because this is gonna be slightly contested. That's gonna be wide to freak open, right? And John Calipari does that one more, Joe, where you just gotta swing it there. What are we doing here? Ball screen, very good. That's just too easy. Iverson cut into a horns type of look here. They want to go one-on-one here. 8 can drive a little bit, so you need to have a good matchup. So one thing I noticed about 8 is he's a very, very good driver, where his first step is insane. His first dribble, he just gets a little bit more depth into his drive than you would expect here. So you got to be good gap there by number 2 as well. I think Michigan State's the best gap team I've seen. Gap defensive team I've seen. Good. Way to be aggressive here by UNC. Again, UNC's going to be an aggressive team here. He can shoot the 3 there, can he? And he does. 9-point ball game here. 4 for 17 from 3 North Carolina. That's rough. And that's one thing that Roy did, though. You always recruit athleticism, finishing ability over 3-point. Man, tough. Good interior defense. Great interior offense by UNC. Love to see that. What's if UNC gets more aggressive off these ball screens here? They're denying it. Very good. Just having it. Look at kind of just upping their defense. They want to get some turnovers. They want to get some live turnovers. That's their best offense here. Down the ball screen with the one hand. You're okay giving it up for UNC. Yep, absolutely. Floaters are a low percentage shot according to a lot of coaches and advanced stats. Come off it. Swing, get into it. Man, a little bit too much dribbling there. Pitch ahead. You're okay with that if you're Tom Izzo, though. Like, it's a turnover. Like, obviously, Michigan State doesn't turn the ball over, but you're okay with aggressive turnovers. Like, turnovers, hey, we're trying to do what we do. Good cut here. Post cut. Down screen. Cross screen. It's a cross screen. Can't quite go. Can we do it? He's going to cut. Very good action. Good action by UNC. Good touch. He's got a great touch. UNC's not going anywhere, though. I feel like Michigan State's played better this game, but UNC keeping it close. What it is. Very good. Double screen to a flare. Almost like a flare double. Was that out of there? Because you could do first and got a Euro ball screen stuff. No, they just set this up like this. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see what UNC can do here. Pass over here. Back screen, ball screen. I haven't seen that in a while, have we, guys? I want to see them do more like double screen into DHO stuff. That they did earlier. For like that Purdue stuff. We want to see that. All right, 3-point ball game. This is good for both teams. You want to see battles like this. Yeah, setting pick and rolls. We talked about this in the NBA, like for Eamon Thompson. Setting these ball screens like right in the 15, 16-foot area, because if you go under, most guys can shoot that 16-footer, right? Then if you switch it, it's so disgusting where just like the bigs will be able to rip it and get a lob percentage or just deep post touch. So setting ball screens in the 15-foot area is something I think more coaches should try once, twice a game, just to see how the defense reacts and elevates, especially if you can shoot a mid-range shot. And if it's a driver, he has a good full steam ahead because he can drive off that 15-foot screen. Hubert Davis directing traffic here. A good pop. Can he shoot the three? He's done it once already. Can't quite get it. What a great atmosphere for a gym. I know that, I don't know what you guys feel like. I think gyms like this are great for atmosphere. Lighting's kind of weird, but I don't like playing with this. When I was coaching, I didn't like these lighting, but these gyms are really freaking cool, I think. Because the crowd, it just feels like the crowd's there. I don't know how else to explain it, but it's like a little bit closer, like there. Almost like high school style. Let me know what you guys think down below. 3-point ball game. 8 minutes to go. Both teams love it. Both teams winnable. UNC's second half has really dialed up their aggression, if you guys noticed. We saw that adjustment. It's going all out there. They've settled in. Still think their offense could be a little bit more cleaner. Did we talk about this, guys, in transition? Even though this is not really a transition, it's like a transition pass here. Ball's over here. Take a look at Michigan State. Just load up. Just gap it up. Gap. Look at this. We're just loaded up. Do you guys see this? This is great defense. Great gap defense. See what UNC can run here. I want to see some action to actions, right? Get into actions, the back screen, ball screen. We've seen this a little bit. Tough shot there. And it was forced too. UNC had some forced shots too. I don't know if that's just them being a little nervous, whatever, but it's kind of weird. Michigan State, ball screen. Try to get the ball in low, post it like that. Let's see what UNC does. It's a tough matchup. Number three is a mismatch nightmare where if you put a guard on him, he's gonna really do damage. And he has that rip one step where if you put like a big that's kind of slow on him, he can rip and go. Very good gap defense. We talked about gap defense already. Down screen, yep. To ball screen, very good. He was open there, yeah. I don't know if UNC just doesn't trust each other yet, but they just got to make that one more pass happen a little bit quicker. Just swing it more, be a little faster, a little bit quicker. I think their offense would be better for it. I think their offense would be way better for it. Post touch. I'm going to double the post. Man, that's a tough shot. Let's think about doubling the post there. What do they call it? And one. Frantic. Michigan State smells blood, I think. Michigan State smells blood in the water. I think UNC... Does UNC lose this game because it feels like the energy is going? You don't want to call games really, but I think Michigan State's just been the better team from jump, even though UNC played their hearts out. I think one thing UNC can do, we talked about a lot of things where they can do to shore up their offense with that, but just this is a game that's great for them because I don't know how many... Michigan State's going to be in a ton of freaking tough games because of their conference, right? But I don't know if the ACC is as tough as a Big Ten, maybe. So if that's the case, it's a good battle for UNC. And today we talked about this. That's what UNC ran earlier. Michigan State ran this a little bit. Very good. Thought they'd run a bit more of this. Very good action, Michigan State. This is a good action for... Good test for both teams. UNC especially. Good job scheduling this game. These type of games. Look at this. 37% from North Carolina. Rough. Open up. Very good. 15, very good. 15 can guard that type of action, very good. Repost, all right. Yeah, he likes that spin. Very good. Yeah, I like number. I think number 8. I don't know what he is. If he's a freshman, sophomore, but that first step he has is really quick, and he knows how to use it too. I think number 8 has a great first step. Guys, I'm an NBA guy, by the way. I watch more NBA than college. Now that I don't coach college as much. 10-point ball game here. Yep, just that first step. Likes that spin, likes to go there, get after it. Tough, though. Very good. I wonder if UNC still has what their NIL situation is like compared to some other teams. Go to Horns formation here. I'm going to do a cut here. Yep, we talked about this earlier, just this set here. Rub cut into a post-up here. Clear out for a post-up. Very good. Tough. Very good defense. Ball screen concept. You're a ball screen. That time they downed it. Interesting. Dribble handoff. Yeah, if you can't enter it, you can always dribble handoff. Tough 3. Got to get up there. UNC, if Michigan State scores, I want to see UNC put more traps, put more full-court pressure on. Again, we talked about the flash high-low. Talked about this. Michigan State wants to burn clock. They're okay. Tom Izzo saying, hey, we can burn clock here 15. They're going to give that 15 that shot there. Very good, yeah. So UNC now has to really put the gas on Michigan State now soon. Trap, blitz. Professor Iverson cut. Come off it. Unfortunate. Yep, we got a trap here. You want to trap and try to get a steal here before fouling. Thing about fouling is if these guys, if Michigan State was a poor free throw shooting team you're playing against that, or they guard, you could crunch the numbers and say fouling might be smarter, depending on the numbers. Well, 5 seconds left. Obviously, you can't do. Yeah, it's not what you want to see. All right. Iverson cut. Backstreet to DHL. It's Purdue action there. Very good. Surprised to see some more Purdue runs out. Man, Purdue was running this last year. They were running this more than other teams. I feel like teams have caught on here, but really good right here. We see a back shuffle cut, back screen into a DHL. And that floppy action into their high-low. It's an entry into the Euro as well. Ooh, touch it last. Good. Way to hustle for it. Okay. It's tough. Man, what a good game. This is a good game, though. Fun game. A bit closer than if this ends up to the final score, a little bit closer than what we thought. Going to drive off that. Very good to drive off that. Minute left. I mean, UNC, you got to be trapping here. Yeah, they're just going to run clock. You should have been. Could have been a case for maybe fouling or travel a little bit sooner. Guys, that's it for this game, guys. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe if you guys like it. Really appreciate the support, the comments, guys. Really appreciate you guys. We're building something here. Thank you so much. Trying to build a community here. As always, guys, if you like what you see, like and subscribe. Thank you so much. And keep your sights on basketball vision.